Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing y'all my NBA Jam session on February 9th, 2023, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop your like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who you like. If you're looking for my best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, and best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, man, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com and click that premium picks tab. If you're looking for my $15 NBA Jam session play, my best bet in the NBA every night, man, click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my handicapper page, man, and my feature play every day. It's usually my $15 NBA Jam session play, man. We're coming off a winner last night with the Indiana Pacers, man, plus the 7. Love to see that, man. We've hit 12 of our last 20 on that jam session play, man. We're trying to get back hot on that play, man. We're trying to keep that momentum rolling forward as well, man. I love tonight's play, so you can scoop that up. $15. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I update y'all on late injury news. Let y'all know if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man. And tonight is a perfect night to be following me because trade deadline day, bombs are going to be going off all day probably. We had a major one go off last night, midnight for me, with the Kevin Durant trade. It's that time of year, man. Kevin Durant to the Suns is disgusting, man. So we only got 4 games tonight. We're going to try to smash it per usual. I might be trading kind of lightly tonight, though. A lot of moving parts in the NBA right now. So kind of just want to see where things at before we just get to hammering stuff like per usual. So we're still going to go through every game. Still going to give y'all opinion per usual. But me personally, probably going a little lighter today. Gonna try to smash it, though. We're going to talk some hoops at the end. I'm going to tell y'all how I'm feeling about the NBA right now currently. But yeah, 4 games. Let's smash it per usual. And without further ado, let's try to make some money tonight. And let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got the Denver Chicken Nuggets out on the road facing the Orlando Magic. Denver laying 6, total 232. Hey, man, it's a good game here, man. The Magic have really stepped it up recently, man. They've creeped their way all the way up to the second best cover team in all of the NBA, man. 31, 23, and 1 against the spread, covering in 57.4% of their games. Second best in the NBA, right behind the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. They're at home as well, where they play really good basketball, their best brand of basketball, man. So it's an interesting spot. They're facing the Nuggets, man. Arguably the team playing the best basketball in the entire NBA right now. Second best record in the NBA, a game behind the Boston Celtics. The number 1 seed in a packed West now, man. God damn, the West is packed. We're going to talk about that probably at the end of the video. But, yeah, man, we got a good one here. We know the Nuggets are not the same juggernaut on the road as they are on their home floor. But do we really feel like fading the Nuggets right now? They've won 4 of their last 5. The one loss came in a game where they pretty much sat everybody. I know we saw these two teams face off once already this season, with the Magic keeping that one competitive in Denver. The score in that one was 119-116. That game was on the 15th of January. Denver was laying 11 in that one, and like I said, the Magic lost by 3. They kept it competitive, and we're in Orlando now, where the Magic play their best basketball. Orlando 16-11 against the spread on their home floor. So, you know, it's an interesting spot. Me personally, though, I'm still going to take the Nuggets. I'm going to lay the 6 points. I do think they could win this game comfortably. I'm just not interested in fading them right now. They're probably playing the best brand of basketball in the NBA right now. The 2-time MVP in Nikola Jokic is playing at an unbelievable level right now. He's arguably looking like he's going to be a 3-time MVP. I think he's leading the league in assists as a big man. I mean, Jokic is hooping, man. And this Nuggets team, I don't think a lot of people are just hip to him, man. I just don't, even though they hoop every year. Denver, they're not, like I said, they're not the same juggernaut out on the road as they are at home, as they're 10-15 against the spread out on the road. But I think tonight is a spot where we kind of see them put it to this Magic team. I didn't like what I saw from the Magic as they crumbled there late against the New York Knicks. I had the Knicks in that one, but Orlando was winning that game majority of the way through. They crumbled there in the end. Nuggets just playing so good right now. I'd rather not fade them. I think they do win this game, and I can see them winning it comfortably. So in our first matchup of the night, I'm taking the Denver Nuggets. I think they get themselves a win out on the road, and a comfortable win at that. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Phoenix Suns out on the road facing the Atlanta Hawks, man. Hawks laying 7, total 229, man. What a heist was pulled off last night, man. I wouldn't say a heist, but a bomb was dropped last night at 12 midnight for me. That's around the time I got hit with the news. Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns. Oh, my goodness. That is disgusting. That is just nasty. I'm still speechless. Like, what do we say to that, bro? The West is just ill right now. I thought my Mavs, man, with the addition of Kyrie, we was going to really make some noise. But Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton, that's nasty. Kevin Durant always seemed to find a way onto a super team. It's really infuriating. I want that same smoke for Kevin Durant that y'all give to LeBron. That's another story, though. We're looking at tonight's game, man. We got the Hawks laying 7, man, and I think we just lay the 7 here with the Hawks. Who's really suiting up tonight for the Phoenix Suns? I know they've won 3 straight, and 3 straight on the road. They've won 4 or 5. They're playing really good basketball. But, you know, no Cam Johnson, no Mikal Bridges. You know, just really Chris Paul, because no Devin Booker tonight. We know Kevin Durant's still hurt, so he's not suiting up tonight. I highly doubt T.J. Warren suiting up tonight for the Suns. I just don't think they have the bodies tonight to necessarily compete after such a trade like that. They could possibly keep this one competitive, but I think the Hawks, think this could be a perfect bounce back and get right opportunity for them on their home floor. I usually don't like these spots for teams. First game back after a long road trip could be a flat spot on their home floor, but I think the Hawks are just a much better team, and they do pull this one off on their home floor. I can see this one as a 10 point plus win for the Hawks in this one, so I think the Hawks pull this one off. I still can't believe the trade last night. I'll probably talk about it some more at the end of the video, man, but damn. Kevin Durant back to the Western Conference just shook everything up. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got your Chicago Bulls out on the road facing the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn home favorites in this one, laying 1, total 228.5. It's an interesting one here tonight, man. Still got some injury concerns for the Chicago Bulls. It looks like DeMar DeRozan still listed as day-to-day. I'll update y'all later on Twitter as soon as I find out something about him. I hope he plays tonight because I do like the Bulls in this one. I know that they got hammered in their last game against the Memphis Grizzlies, 104-89. But I think they just match up well with this Brooklyn Nets team. And quite frankly, this Brooklyn Nets team, I think, just has too much going on right now. I know Cam Thomas has been hoping 3 straight 40-point games for that young man. Does he go off again tonight? Quite honestly, possibly. 40, I don't know if he goes for 40. 25 plus, I think for sure he does. But, you know, the Nets also getting some reinforcements in there tonight. I think Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith are in the lineup tonight for the Nets. 2 of my Maverick guys, man, they got traded over there. The Nets, though, man, they blew it all up, man. No more Kyrie. No more Kevin Durant. It's interesting to see this lineup. They got a decent lineup over there. Like a lot of 3-and-D guys. We got to see if they can gel together the right way. A lot of the pieces not in there tonight, like all the Suns guys, Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder. I don't think none of those guys are playing tonight. So it's going to be an interesting spot. Can the Nets continue to put up points like they have been in these last few games? I don't think so. I think tonight is just an off night for the Nets. I think once they get settled, get the whole guys in the gym, their whole team, see what they're working with, I do think the Nets moving forward will still be a viable team. Here tonight, I just don't like the spot. I think the Bulls bounce back tonight on the road after losing their last one to the Memphis Grizzlies. We've already seen the Bulls pretty much beat up on this team twice this season as well. The Bulls won the first matchup 108-99 on the 1st of November, and that game was in Brooklyn. And the Chicago Bulls won the second matchup as well, 121-112 on the 4th of January. I get this is a totally different Brooklyn Nets team, but until I see Brooklyn and their current way their team is stacked, I can't really lay the point here with them in this one. Y'all know I'm not a person that's high on this Chicago Bulls team either. I think they're the most inconsistent team in the league, but I think tonight we take a shot with them. They had won 3 straight before that loss to Memphis on their home floor. I know they're on the road in this one, but I think it's just a good spot to fade the Nets more than anything. So give me the Bulls, lay the 1 here in this one tonight. In our last and final matchup of the night, man, we got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road facing the Los Angeles Lakers. Milwaukee laying 6, total 239.5. We got Milwaukee coming to this one, man. Red hot, man. Do we feel like stepping in front of this team right now? Hey, I mean, quite honestly, not really. We got the Lakers off the huge loss in their last one. A big game for LeBron, but they did lose to the Thunder. We had the Thunder plus the points and on the money line in that one. As y'all know, I love betting the Thunder Buddies, the cover buddies, the best cover team in all of the NBA. The Lakers also with a huge trade yesterday, man. No more Russell Westbrook in Los Angeles, man. I don't know if that's a curse or a blessing, man. We'll see. They got D'Angelo Russell, some scoring. They got Malik Beasley, some shooting. And they got Vanderbilt, some defense. So, you know, I do think it was a positive trade for the Lakers. We'll see if it really improves this team. The West got dramatically better yesterday as well. So it's going to be really interesting coming down to the stretch of the season, man. Here tonight, to be honest, I want to take the Lakers plus the 6, and I want to take them on the money line as well. I think the spot just sets up for them. I think that they have a big game tonight. I really have nothing more than that on why I feel that way. I just do. I know Milwaukee's red hot right now, and the Lakers have only won 2 of their last 5. And if they lost such a huge game like that in the last one against the Thunder, what makes me think they're going to bounce back against the Milwaukee Bucks? I get all that, but I just got a good feeling on this one. I think the Lakers show up tonight. I think LeBron has a good game. And I think the Lakers mess around and pull this game out, to be honest. So we got a lot of day-to-days questionables in this one. We're seeing Giannis still on this injury report as day-to-day questionable. We're seeing LeBron and Anthony Davis there, but to be honest, I think all 3 of those guys go. We know the 3 new guys are not going to be in there for the Lakers, so nothing really to worry about there. Brook Lopez also listed as day-to-day. So just watch this injury report throughout the day. I'll update y'all later if anything significant happens. But I like the Lakers. I like the moves they made. I know they're not playing tonight, but I think it's going to be a little morale boost for this team tonight. I think we see them play a good game. So, me personally, I'm taking the Lakers plus the 6. Probably going to sprinkle some on the money line as well. I know Milwaukee, extremely hot right now, man, but I think the Lakers just pull this one out. So, in our last and final matchup, give me the Los Angeles Lakers here in this one. All right, man, we only have 4 games tonight, so I got a little time just to talk to y'all right quick. I'm just going to rank my West teams moving forward for the rest of the season. Honorable mention, I got the New Orleans Pelicans. I still am high on the Pelicans, man. I think a healthy Zion with Brandon Ingram and C.J. McCollum, they could really threaten to get to the Western Conference Finals. They're banged up right now. I got to see them get back healthy. That's why they're not as high as they probably were earlier in the season. So I got them in the honorable mention spot. At 5, I got the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis, they were playing really good basketball earlier in the season. The reason they're at 5, I think they just lack that playoff experience. They lack guys that's been there. And I think that they're just kind of hindered right now. They got a lot of outside noise going on as well. So I'm still high on Memphis. They play really good basketball at home. Out on the road, they struggle. I got Memphis at 5. At 4, I got the defending champions, the Golden State Warriors, man. Kind of the same story as Memphis, man. A really good home team. We know come playoff time, they're probably going to move up in this list. They're a really good team, but they are struggling on the road, man. They've played, I think, 27 road games, and they've only won like 6 or 7. They have 20 losses on the road. They just do not play good basketball out there, man. So it's really hard to have them higher than 4th in the West. In the standings right now, they're actually 9th in the West. So I am giving them some credit. They're the defending champions. I think when it's all said and done, we do see them make a Western Conference push in the playoffs, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're in the Western Conference Finals. But at 3, man, I got my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, with Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, man, and the surrounding guys around them. Hey, the Mavs made the Western Conference last year as well. I think a lot of people forget that. And with the duo of Kyrie and Luka, man, I think that is some offense that most teams on a given night just can't compete with. I think those guys, man, together is something scary. I tell you all the time that in the playoffs, I think Luka is the biggest walking mismatch. And now he has another player that can get their own bucket, their own shot in Kyrie Irving. Watch out for the Dallas Mavericks, man. A real dark horse to make the finals, in my opinion. At 2, man, we got the team that's actually the #1 team in the Western Conference right now, in the Denver Nuggets, man. Jokic, back-to-back MVP, man, threatening to win it 3 times in a row. They're playing really good basketball right now, man. They do not lose on their home floor, man. They just do not do it. They're not at the same juggernaut out on the road as they are at home, man, but on any given night, you can pretty much book that the Nuggets are going to get a win. They got a nice core of guys that's been together, Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and their surrounding core, man. Watch out for the Nuggets. This might be the year they finally break through. at the number 1 spot, we all know who's there, man. It's hard not to put them there. The team that was the number 1 seed last year in the Phoenix Suns. Now they're getting Kevin Durant added to the fold, man. I can't hate on them. I hate the Suns, you know, as they are one of my rivals for my Mavs, but I can't hate on them, man. A starting lineup of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton, and probably Craig. That is disgusting, man. That is lethal. That's a lot of scoring there, man. Defensively, I have some issues, but right now, I don't see how they're not the favorite in the West. I know Kevin Durant's still injured right now. Devin Booker just coming off of injury, and we worry about their depth now that they don't have. They traded away, you know, some of their best defenders like Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, and no longer have Jay Crowder. So we got to see if the depth is there, but of course, I got to have the Phoenix Suns at number 1 with the addition of Kevin Durant. Huge addition, man. So that's just how I feel about the West. That's my power rankings right now in the West. The Clippers are probably right behind the Pelicans. In the East, it's pretty much, in my mind, just a 2-man race, 3-man race, really. I got Boston 1. I got Milwaukee 2. And then I got Philadelphia 3. And then I probably got Cleveland 4. But I think it's really between Boston and Milwaukee over there in the West. That's just how, in the East. That's just how I see it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about that. Let's make some money tonight, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I just, was talking a little bit with y'all about what I think about these trades and stuff going on in the NBA right now. It's a hell of a week. I'm probably going lighter here to end the week and tonight, as, there still could be some trades fired off today. So make sure you're near your phone. If anything happens, I'll update y'all how I'm feeling on Twitter, man. So make sure you follow me there. Let's make some money tonight. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. My best bets can be found at Pickdawgz.com, including my $15 NBA Jam Session play. We've starting to get back hot on that. We've hit 12 of our last 20. You can scoop that up, Pickdawgz Premium. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I'll talk to y'all on Twitter. Talk to y'all in the comments tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.